Happy to be back. This is the third webinar. So we're going to try and continue to post and communicate through newsletters and webinars. But today we want to continue conversations around our InterNACHI Brinks Home referral program that we have. Talk a little bit about the products, the program, and then also dive into some tips and tricks and tools in marketing to help grow your business as well. So we'll get into it. And if there's any questions along the way, feel free to put them in the chat. Do our best to monitor them and give some feedback. So some of the information is you would have seen if you attended or watched the videos from our previous webinars. But first, just a little bit about Brinks to build awareness around the Brinks as a company and the partnership that InterNACHI has put in place. So we are a top three smart home security provider in the country, more than 750,000 subscribers. The name Brinks has been synonymous with security for over 165 years. As a company, we offer top tier premium products, not just for home security and intrusion, but smart home automation as well, all which are able to be controlled from the app on your phone. The smart home capabilities to help with saving energy or automating the home. And of course, the top ranked 24/7 monitoring for the home as well. Moving on, a little bit about Brinks and the service that we do provide. We always like to highlight this so everybody watching or attending the webinar is aware that when you do partner with Brinks, your customers are also receiving top-notch, best-in-class customer service as well. So to highlight some of the bullet points we have laid out here, Net Promoter Score, which is NPS, something that we've been working extremely hard on for the past couple of years. We have an NPS score of 55 to bring awareness to how stellar that really is. When you're looking at all companies across all industries, your average Net Promoter Score is 32. And then specifically within the security space, an average Net Promoter Score is 28.8. So bringing ours to a 55 is something that we're extremely proud of. And we hope everybody watching also recognizes that, when you're getting into business with Brinks, your customers are also receiving that top-notch customer service and experience as well. Monitoring, we're backed by a 5-diamond alarm response monitoring center that's provided to us by the CSAA, the Central Station Alarm Association. Best-in-class customer engagement as well. Not only something that we just go out there and say or promote, but validated by third parties as well. So acknowledged by both USA Today and Newsweek and the Better Business Bureau with an A+ BBB rating. So something that we're extremely committed to is providing the best-in-class customer experience throughout the entire customer lifecycle with us. And our biggest commitment is to holding and satisfying customers for life. So a little bit about the products that we offer. Also something that to highlight really the exclusive offer that we've put together with the InterNACHI referral partnership. So kind of explained in the pictures here, when a customer receives Brinks Home Security, they can control everything from their smartphone. That's from arming and disarming. If you have a smart thermostat, you can control the temperature. Also get up-to-date feedback and data on different types of products that you may have in the home, managing water, showing you the local weather. From here, you can set rules and schedules. So say, for example, your arrival rule or schedule. When you pull in the driveway, your system would know to disarm and turn down the AC or turn up the AC, and unlock the door, turn on certain lights as well. So not only are we offering home security, but fully automated living experience as well. So within the InterNACHI Brinks Home referral program, what we've done is we've put together an exclusive offer for InterNACHI members. Very, very simple to register, get signed up. It costs you absolutely nothing. Simplest 10,000-foot view. When you're registered, we'll provide you with a unique URL link that you can either drop in your email, share with the customer, and print out marketing assets. There's also a QR code as well, but that gives them access to receive the exclusive offer of a color touchscreen keypad. It also comes with 3 door sensors, an interior motion sensor, which can also be pet friendly, and then the video doorbell as well. All of this, the equipment at no cost. There is a very small minimal activation fee, and the customer would also receive an exclusive monitoring rate of $39.99, which typically this type of package, if you were to go shopping for, your monitoring rate's going to be mid to high 50s, if not low 60s. And they'll be paying a fair amount of money up front for the equipment and install and activation of the account. Some of the additional products that we also offer, to go into a little bit more depth, as I've mentioned before, we're not just security, but there's different levels of intrusion detection. We have your standard door and window contact. This can also be placed on anything that opens. So if it's a medicine cabinet, a liquor cabinet, a gun safe, you can also provide these door window contacts throughout the home to make sure that you are notified if something is opened. You have your interior motion sensor. As I mentioned before, these are also pet friendly, so your pets can move freely throughout the home without setting the system off. Then you also have your glass break sensor as well. These are great for larger rooms, maybe a vulnerable room that has windows at the back of the home. What this does is this picks up on the sound of breaking glass, which would then set the system off. We have our life safety systems, your monitored heat and smoke sensors, also carbon sensor as well. Various different types of cameras. Simply put, we have our interior camera, the exterior camera, and then your video doorbells as well. Video doorbells can be battery powered or wired, but are an array of different types of video products. And then as we move into the smart home, you'll see a lot of your automatic door locks or deadbolts. I personally feel that this is probably one of my favorite products, just for the simplicity and the ease of use when entering the home or having a family member or somebody stop by. Don't have to provide them with an extra key or anything like that. If you have maid services or anybody that's going to be entering the home, the automatic door lock is a fantastic product. You have your smart lights and appliance modules as well. All again can be controlled through the app. And the appliance module, anything you plug into it, you can turn on and off from your phone. Environmental smart thermostat, which we all know, well, especially the people down in Dallas, as summer will be kicking in. It gets extremely hot. So it's great to have your thermostat on a schedule to try and save as much energy as possible. And something that's also getting extremely popular now, not only with us, but different industries, is the water management. So we have leak detectors and shutoff valves. You can put this device right here by your water heater underneath a sink, really give you early detection of any type of flood or water leakage that's coming out of different appliances. So again, to mention not only security, we also provide a living experience to help automate the home. Make it a little bit smarter as well. Moving back into the actual offer, as I mentioned, it comes with your your color touchscreen keypad. This keypad also has that built-in glass break sensor, also has a built-in camera as well. But you have your 3 door sensors, your motion, your video doorbell, a very, very popular package within the industry. As I mentioned, we provide you $900 off the equipment with a free professional installation, and there's just simply a $199 activation fee. The special offer is exclusive for InterNACHI members. As I mentioned before, my email will be at the end of here. We'll also give you a QR code to sign up on. Scan that code, submit your information. I will put together an email for you to provide you with your unique link, your unique referral code, get you guys set up, provide your customers not only with a fantastic experience during the home inspection, but also help them protect and automate their new investment as well. The best part about this is it's a no sales pitch required. Simply get your code, your link in front of the homeowner. Let them go do the exploring. We do not over communicate or contact your customer extensively, only annoying them and damaging your reputation or killing your customer experience as well. This is simply when they're interested, which majority, about 2/3 of new homeowners will purchase some type of security within 90 days, I believe the numbers are, after moving in. So as they are shopping around and they're doing their due diligence, their research, who to go forward with, when they look at the offer that you're able to provide them with, it is almost impossible to beat that offer. So by doing so, giving them access to purchase their new security system through you and your partnership with Brinks Home, we do provide you with the $100 referral bonus as well. Very, very simple. We pay out the referral bonuses at the end of the month. Give you some insight as far as how many of your customers have clicked it, viewed it, purchased it. So really, it's a very simple way to just increase the revenue that you're bringing in based off of every time you're touching and interacting with the customer. Making it easy as well. So some of the assets and I guess I should say providing you with the ability to make it easy for your customers to go ahead and take advantage of it. As I touched upon, when you do sign up, you get a specific individual referral code. Now, this is something that you can put in your own marketing assets, in your email, or in the inspection at the end. All they would simply have to do is provide us with that referral code as they're going through the flow, and they will gain access to the exclusive offer. We also have printable promotional flyers as well. We have the digital flyers. We have the custom landing page as well. So when they go to that landing page, they're going to be asked for your unique referral code, which they can then input, granting them access to the exclusive offer. If they dial into the dedicated number, they will then also be asked for the referral code. Needless to say, we've made it so if they're reaching out to us in order to receive the extremely enticing exclusive offer that is only available to the InterNACHI members, they must provide us with the referral code that you've provided them. If not, they do not have access to the exclusive offer. So we want to make sure that if you guys are putting this out in front of your customers, that you're getting rewarded for it. We're holding up our end of the bargain. We're not over communicating with your customers. They're reaching out to us. They're shopping on their own time, and you are rewarded for it.
All right. And then
Next, I'll pass it off to Stephanie to go over some of the marketing content and to dive into some best practices and help you guys grow your business.
all right. Yeah. Thank you, Scott. Yeah. So there's a ton of different ways. Again, this is a partnership where you are promoting Brinks Home. You're not trying to make a sale, but we do have some kind of recommendations here for ways to promote, and of course, helping to promote this offer, this exclusive offer with us, also helps to promote your own business as well. So it's a little bit of cross promotion here. So this kind of the first couple slides I have here are really things that we've kind of touched on in previous webinars. If you've listened to the other two, and we kind of generally say as a standard recommendation. So the first one is if you have a physical packet or physical documents that you leave with your customers when you complete the inspection. We just recommend that you include the printable asset that we have that we share with you, so that they have that right at their fingertips in the packet that you are providing to them. And a quick mention to the customer is really, really all that's needed as you're going through that process, just to let them know that it's included in the packet. And kind of similarly to that, if instead of a physical leave behind, you do a digital follow-up, then we always just recommend that you include our digital asset in that as well. And also that you incorporate the Brinks Home referral into the follow-up, the digital follow-up itself. So make it seamless, make it just kind of a passive thing. We know that there's a good bit of a lead time usually between when the inspection is done and when somebody's actually getting into the home and when they're really kind of thinking about security. But we just want to make sure that we're letting them know that there is an exclusive offer for them.
Something to add as well. I think it's helpful to, as you mentioned, Stephanie, adding it in the digital and then in emails, what have you. It's almost like the psychology of a billboard. It takes about 27 exposures for when you're trying to get a new brand or something out there
Yeah.
and to the audience. So the more you can get it in front of them, and as Stephanie's mentioning, it's not like you're pitching them or anything like that, but briefly mentioning it in conversation, then pointing it out in some of the assets that you have. Just the more that you're bringing awareness to it, the higher conversion rates you're going to see by simply just saying, "Don't forget about the Brinks Home offer."
Absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, if you'll continue. Another thing that's easy to do that's just kind of a passive promotion, is to just put, even if it is just that printable asset or a physical card, just lay, if you usually do your kind of inspection discussion around the kitchen counter in the home that you're going through, just have it set out there visible to the customer. And then as you're discussing the inspection with them, it's just easy to have it sit there and to say, hey, as you're going through your new homeowner process, I have an exclusive offer. I work with Brinks Home. Here you go. And again, to Scott's point, the just kind of the number of kind of visual times that people see it, the more it sticks with them. So that's just another way to kind of have the offer presented in a very passive way. All right. And again, I think the probably best, most effective way is just casual conversation. As you're going through, there's just so many points of an inspection that lend for opening up conversation into home security. As Scott showed with the products that we sell, we're not just intrusion. We're really kind of whole smart home products, and really the way we can think about it a lot of times is a lot of the things that you would have in your home that has the potential for calling emergency services. We generally sell products in an all-in-one for that. And if it's not already in our product line, it's probably something we're already looking into. Again, so like flood sensors. I know I personally have a personal story where having a carbon monoxide detector in the home actually did save my parents' lives. Having it connected to the Brinks Home system, Brinks Home immediately, as soon as it went off, called, and I think we had fire department at their house and their house airing out because there was a legitimate carbon monoxide leak within less than 10 minutes because it was all connected to the Brinks Home system. So I think as you're going through, especially in homes that you see that have a lot of gas in the appliances, just such an easy opening to say, hey, I really recommend that you have these connected to a system. I have an exclusive offer with Brinks Home. I'll leave it with you. And similarly, a lot of home insurance companies, and of course, it completely varies by home insurance company, but a lot of home insurance companies do give discounts for having a security system in the home. And on top of that, sometimes they even do tiered discount structures. So if you have more of those devices, you can get more of a discount. Again, that's completely, different by a home insurance company. But again, just leads to a talking point as you're walking around the home and kind of talking to the customer, just lends itself for presenting the Brinks Home offer.
I think some of the and to build upon that as well, as you mentioned, of course, depending on the insurance provider and the state and what have you, there's a lot of different factors, but some now are even giving greater discounts, or also depending on the state, almost making it mandatory to have some type of flood valve or shut off
Mm-hmm.
valve, water management protection detection system for water heaters and throughout the house as well. And a little while back, Stephanie, when we were talking about this, I think that was probably the best way to recommend it is how you just worded it by saying, um, it looks like the water heater doesn't have any type of flood sensor or anything like that. I'll leave you with a pamphlet for the Brinks Home system. You can add that to your system as well. Super simple, and just that little recommendation, and saying I'll leave it with you, leaving it up to them, let them make their own decision. Um, I think when you mentioned that approach a little while back, it was kind of the in my opinion the best way to plant the seed.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we're trying to give you talking points to make it a passive promotion,
Mhm.
um, and make it really easy and seamless, to add into your kind of general routine. Um, Another option that we recommend too is if you don't already, we totally recommend that you send follow up texts or emails to your customers post inspection. Um, Again, this kind of lends to that whole that there is a lead time between inspection and when they're probably thinking about security. And again, the more you can just kind of put it in their minds, so especially even after the fact, after the inspection, um, a really quick follow-up text or an additional follow-up email with just a reminder is another great way to kind of add to that promotion. All right. And then this last slide is, I think, a lot of the fun stuff. And this is a lot of just kind of general promotion recommendations, not only just to promote Brinks Home, but just things you can do to promote yourself and your business, that, of course, the Brinks Home offer can be incorporated into. So, you can have, branded graphics, you can in a referral link. Um, Add, if you don't already have, like, on your social media, one of those link trees that has like 8 billion links to everything you do. You can include one of those with the link to the referral offer that has, I think through Tapfiliate, you can get a link that has the actual referral code kind of embedded in. So great to just add that into your link tree. And then if you don't have kind of general, just like series going on in your social media, I highly recommend it. So new
One
homeowner
thing,
tips. Go ahead, Scott.
yeah, and to add upon that, I think it was the first webinar that we did as well. We were trying to help ways to increase revenue through referrals in general. I had picked the brain of a friend of mine that is in the mortgage industry, and the new homeowner tip, or that we'll call it the series feature, is something similar to what he actually mentioned. He does a lot and gets a lot of business from is he'll host like a happy hour, and do educational classes, and he'll build a lot of referrals through that. So I think having this new homeowner tip series, is great to, uh, well, ideally build your brand. You know what I mean? But then also a great way to, a soft and gentle entry point for security as well. So I love the idea of the series providing information and knowledge to customers.
Absolutely. And really these last kind of 3 points here can all be, turned into series. You do new homeowner tips on Mondays, share client focused stories on Tuesdays, and um, do a live with FAQs on Wednesdays, things like that. Really just kind of, these are really just ways that you can just increase your social media presence. And then of course, as we would love you to do, to incorporate the Brinks Home exclusive offer in each of those things that you do. Um, and really these are, there's endless opportunities of things that you can do and kind of come up with and create for that. But these are just a kind of few ideas that we had as well. So that's kind of what we had as our tips, tricks, and recommendations from a promotional perspective. I know Scott mentioned he would post how to become an affiliate. So here that
Yeah.
is. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah, so the QR code here, if you scan that, it'll take you to the registration page. As I mentioned before, you'll submit your very basic contact information. We'll then draft up a unique referral code and a unique referral link. I'll share that via email with you when I send over your affiliate information. From there, it's very, very simple. As we mentioned, you can share the link. We do have a QR code that will take them to a landing page, take the customer to a landing page, and they'll have to enter your referral code in there to gain access to it. But as far as signing up, very simple, very quick. And it's being part of the affiliate program is, as Stephanie mentioned before, it's a great way to separate yourself from the competition, stand out a little bit, build your brand. Because at the end of the day, this building your brand is really what's most important. We just want to be able to be there to help you do so, and give you something to separate yourself, earn a little bit more money per customer, but most importantly, provide your customers with an exceptional experience that is going to make them want to refer you to future customers and clientele as well. So by scanning this QR code, you can sign up. Very, very simple, quick, painless, and that is it. If you guys do have um, any additional questions, if you want to talk about security in general, you want to talk about the program in general, this is my email address. It goes directly to me. More than happy to set up a call, answer any questions. We can have a conversation about whatever you want. And I am looking at a question here. It says, this looks like a great way to help clients and to make additional income. Is it available in Canada as well? Soon. The answer to that is soon. So we were in Canada for quite some time. We actually took about an 18-month hiatus to reset and take a look at our strategy for Canada. So we just got back into Canada about 6 months ago. So we will open this up to the Canadian market here soon. I would say it'll definitely be available in 2025. But don't let that stop you from getting signed up. Submit your information. We can absolutely have a conversation, arm you with some information. And if it's a little too early still, we can put you in touch with one of our partners in the Canadian market as well. You can work directly with them. But that's all I have today. Stephanie, is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, I think that's it.